Know a missing mom from Salem and her 3-year-old boy were killed shortly after they vanished last month. The bodies of Karissa and Billy were discovered and identified over the weekend, and today the district attorney gave an update on what led searchers to the discovery. Emily Burris is live outside the Yamhill County Courthouse with more on today's developments.
Yeah, good afternoon, Dan, Jennifer. The Yamhill County District Attorney says they were back this weekend in an area between the city of Yamhill and Gaston that they had previously searched. This time it took them just a couple of hours to find what crews have been out looking for weeks: the bodies of Karissa and Billy Fretwell.
A little confused. Trying to process everything still.
Emotions are raw for friends and family of Karissa Fretwell as hopes that she and her son would be found alive vanished over the weekend.
She's going to be very missed.
The young mother from Salem and her 3-year-old son Billy were discovered Saturday on a private rural property just miles from the home of Michael Wolf, the man accused in their murders.
But this is the area where we were, where the investigators were, and ultimately the 2 bodies were found.
The Yamhill County District Attorney says growing evidence pointed them to that property where they learned Wolf had previously fished and cut firewood. The DA says ultimately their bodies were recovered on private property in an area further up Turner Creek Road. But there were about 40 to 50 members of a search crew out here, and this gives you an idea of the heavily forested conditions they were dealing with.
The bodies were partially hidden.
Members of the McMinnville Fire Department made the discovery. By Sunday, medical examiners confirmed the remains were Karissa and Billy. Officials say Karissa died of a single gunshot to her head. They're still trying to figure out how Billy was killed. The news providing some closure, but little comfort.
Billy didn't get to live life. Didn't get to do anything, and he's a sick man for doing that. I know why. I'll never understand it.
Now we know that Wolf is expected to appear in court at the end of this week, again on those charges of aggravated murder and kidnapping. Investigators also revealed today that in one of their earlier searches, they did recover a firearm. They are now looking into whether that was the weapon used in this murder. So still a lot of pieces of evidence, a lot of things to follow up on. We will, of course, be keeping you updated as this investigation moves forward. Dan, Jennifer.
All right, and the story, of course, we've been covering since the beginning. We follow the latest developments every step of the way. Now you can go to